Sagittarius, welcome to your February 2025 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Sagittarius. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear this message. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Sagittarius. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Sagittarius and cross watchers that energy is fluid. This simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading, or you may feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. So I have a very quick announcement super quickly for those of you that have been subscribing to my channel. I have switched from Vimeo to Patreon for my extended readings. So no longer will you guys be directed to Vimeo, but Patreon to purchase any extended reading that you're interested in purchasing in. But I do want to add, I've also added a channel membership exclusive. So I also, first of all, you can pay for all the extended readings I ever post for only one fee of $11.11 a month, so you don't have to repurchase. You can watch your rising, moon, Venus signs, cross watch, and not have to, buy every single one of those. That's one feature that is definitely a buck saver. But also, I want to stick to some of the live streams that I've been doing here, maybe sending those over to Patreon. And for my OG subscribers, I think you remember some of the sexier readings I could do with some of my more sexier tarot cards that I'm not allowed to show here on YouTube. So that will definitely be an added feature as well as creating like a safe space for, a lot of my subscribers to kind of connect with me more on a personal level where I share more personal information, do some more personal live chat. So if you guys are interested in that live exclusive, currently live subscription, you can go ahead and open up the description box of this video and check out the link to Patreon, which will take you to my exclusive membership. But anyway, thanks for listening. We're going to go ahead and get your reading started, Sagittarius. I'm first going to start out with your reading by using my sound bowl to clear and set the energy for you. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pull to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you who are with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times, and during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you may have in regards to your love life. If there is a certain someone, start thinking about them now, and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Sagittarius. Okay, the first thing I heard was hair, and I'm like, huh, interesting, tell me more. And then I kind of saw like visions of someone that was like rubbing their hands through someone's hair, kind of holding on their hair, maybe even pulling a little bit on their hair when they're intimate. Maybe someone really loves your hair, Sagittarius, or you really love their hair. It's sexy, it's healthy. I wonder even if some of you guys have grown out your hair, or they have since you guys first met each other, and it looks pretty good now. I also was kind of like feeling like I was smelling shampoo, so maybe there's a certain shampoo they love that you use, or maybe someone could even be in the hair industry, a hairstylist, hair professional, a barber, whatever. Obviously that's not for everyone, but then I saw this vision of someone, like it looked like someone snapped a picture of like someone laying in the sun, and it looked either like a vacation, or it looked like a weekend getaway, or like a holiday where it's sunny, and like they snap that picture of you, or you snap that picture of them, and they still have it on their phone. that they look at and that they love of you. Maybe you looked really, really good, or maybe it was just like a good memory and moment that they had with you. And someone could also, I'm feeling very strong Leo energy. So I wonder if you have very strong Leo in your chart, or you could be dealing with the Leo. If so, check out the Leo reading to see if there's any messages for you there. But yeah, I'm kind of curious about this. It feels very like light. It feels very, you know, just in a happy place with you, Sagittarius. I wonder if this is current, or I wonder if this is memories from a past. So that's where I kind of want to get the cards to get a little bit more clarity. So let's go ahead and pull some cards to see if that provides more insight into some of these visions I was seeing for you guys. So tell me more about February 2025 for Sagittarius. What is going on for my Sagittarians in February 2025? The energy surrounding them. The cards are jumpy. Tell me about this energy for Sagittarius. Okay. So we have Phoenix. Oh, Pisces also got this card. So if you have strong Pisces in your chart, or if you're dealing with a Pisces, I suggest checking out the Pisces reading to see if there's messages for you there. But it says new phase and rekindle, renew and growth, changed mind, rise from the ashes. So this feels different than Pisces reading, honestly, a bit. It feels more so of like a rekindling, or like a refire, or kind of like a, you know, a different level this is going to through the passion of one another. And maybe there's some sort of a phase ending now between the two of you that is just kind of burned out, that's just now heading into another one. They find you very attractive. You just have this like Phoenix energy to you, Sagittarius. Maybe you always felt resonant to the Phoenix. Maybe you have like a Phoenix tattoo or something, but you are just someone that does not get stopped. I think there's part of this like courageousness that they find in you, this boldness they find in you, where like you never let anything hold you down for too long. And they love that fighter energy within you, that like go-getter energy within you. And they're maybe kind of seeing it kind of spark now. They just find you to be incredibly attractive. Just, yes, of course, physically you could be attractive, but even like your soul essence shines through. And it's what they love the most about you, Sagittarius. It's something that they always remark to other people about you, is this like special like entity that you have of like Phoenix rising above energy, that nothing could hold you down. They love that about you. Someone could have an X in their name, first, middle, last initial, like, you know, most common Alex or Alexa, but could be even something unique, like a very unique name. I don't know, I'm feeling here. That could be part of your culture or their culture. It's easy to remember because it's so unique. Tell me more about this energy for Sagittarius. Okay. So then we have the dragon, strength and wisdom. Ooh. The Phoenix meets the dragon. How interesting. Maybe both of you have strong fire in your chart. Obviously, does not have to be the case, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I feel like someone's like Phoenix energy is really making someone get into their masculine very strongly, wants to hold on to this, wants to preserve this, wants to protect this, wants to, you know, I don't know, it feels like a fierce energy here, that they are seeing that this is going to be solidified, that this is going to be the one. There's no doubt in their mind about that. And I feel with this strength and wisdom, like there's a lot that they are starting to kind of grow into through being in this connection with you, Sagittarius. It's like this is definitely going on another level in February. And you guys are matched powerfully with one another. I think both of you sense this power from each other and know that you guys can click in that way that's very special to both of you. It's hard to describe, but I hope you get what I'm saying. Someone could be born near the dragon in Chinese astrology. Someone could even have a dragon tattoo. But this feels like a powerful match. Wow. So tell me about what someone wants to say to Sagittarius, or what's been on someone's mind about Sagittarius through these cards here. The best representation, or maybe of what Sagittarius wants to say to them. Let's see. I was scared of being used. So again, the growth energy I was kind of feeling of this dragon, the phoenix had to get the dragon to step up. I'm sorry to use these metaphors, but it's the best way I can kind of connotate which role I'm talking about here. So I feel like maybe the dragon has been used before, and so they don't give their heart out easily. I definitely feel they're very much selective over who can have this much access, vulnerability to them. But to see like such powerful energy from you, or such magnetic energy from you, or to see that you are so, you know, not the type that would just take and use, has made them firmer in their power. I do feel like you guys are that power couple, or have the potential of being that power couple for sure. The couple everyone sees and goes, damn, they look good together. They have something going on. Like, I want that. That's how I'm feeling here. But I think this person for a while, Sagittarius, may have had some fears around being used, fears around being heartbroken, that I think through being with you, and maybe up until February, is not going to be a fear that's going to stop them from having you anymore. You can even see like this like imagery that I'm seeing here on the table, where it's like this dragon is staring at this like phoenix lady right here, right? Like, yeah, that's the one I'm going after. And Phoenix is in her own world or his own world, whatever role you want to play. I'm just talking about the image in the card here. Just kind of like, yeah, you know, I will entertain what comes to me. I attract, I don't chase type of energy from this phoenix. And you definitely have this dragon being very, very curious about you. So, woo, I'm excited to see about this. Almost want to grab some popcorn and see what's going to happen, because it feels exciting. It feels like on the verge of something about to happen between the two of you that they're going to set in motion, Sagittarius. You definitely attracted this. You definitely manifested this. Wow, okay. Especially with this particular person. So tell me more about this energy for Sagittarius. The Hermit. Huh, yeah, it took some time for them to come out of their shell. Virgo energy. You could be dealing with the Virgo, or someone with strong Virgo in their chart. But yeah, this is someone that has been kind of just waiting for the right time, or waiting to kind of weather out the storm of, you know, everything you two have experienced. They are definitely the ones to think before they act. But once that dragon kind of wakens in them, like, it is hard for that to be silenced. So I think that's why they had to go in hermit mode, or maybe even in hermit mode for February, not avoiding you, but definitely analyzing, definitely kind of like realizing they have a plan here, but waiting for the right moment to put it forward. But with wisdom, I definitely feel like they're doing their research here. I wonder if they've Googled you, or have been kind of like noticing and taking notes of, you know, what you're like, and what your interests are, and what your like life's passions are, to kind of use that in a plan to see if, you know, you two could be compatible in that way. And I do feel, honestly, Sagittarius, you bring out the best in this person, and they kind of feel that way as well. And maybe if they're a bit more shy or reserved, you help them feel more confident, a lot more daring, a lot more like, let's just take life as it comes, roll with the punches. As long as you get back up again, that's what matters. You've been teaching this person a lot, even if there's like, you know, an age difference and you're the younger one, let's just say. This is just an example. You teach them a lot that they were not even thinking about, curious about. It's a whole new experience being with you, Sagittarius. That's kind of how I feel. But let's get all the cards out first, and then we'll do a deep dive. Yeah, ooh, yeah, the Hierophant. My goodness, Knight of Pentacles. It's been some time coming. Definitely, this person definitely likes to weigh out all their options, but you've been passing everything that they were like looking for. Oh, I love that. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. This is Cancer energy. Now, particularly, I kind of feel this is someone else's experiences before they met you, before you met each other. I don't know, there was just a lot of, I kind of find this even more so currently with the dating world. A lot more generic types. I don't know, maybe social media has made it like more trendy for a certain type of person. to come through that is just cut from the same cloth, but too much of that cloth. I hope I'm making sense, but kind of like there hasn't been anyone that really stood out. They're nice or they're good looking, but then they like miss some depth, they miss some interest, they miss some spark. Uniqueness really is kind of what I'm getting here. And I think that that's just someone's dating experience up until this point where you two met. It was a little bland, it was a little boring, nothing really stuck out until they met you, Sagittarius. And I think that's kind of what changed everything here and made them start to see, okay, maybe it was with the wrong people I was kind of going for. There's something you did that really caught their eye that was like, I can drop all other options so I can zero in on Sagittarius. And they were happy to do that. There's something that's like unforgettable about you that it just lingers even after the first date, even after the first kiss or whatever. Like you lingered in their mind more other people would have. So let's get into it. We have the Hermit at the dead center, Virgo energy. So yeah, I think that there's definitely still in, February, this energy of waiting for the time, and they're analyzing, they're, reserved a bit. It's hard to read this person, Sagittarius, perhaps, but know that what they are observing or analyzing is adding to their grand scheme of things of what they're prepared to put forward by the end of February. But they are definitely taking their time to evaluate, maybe even plan something like plan a really nice date, plan a trip, plan a dinner, where then maybe they could kind of start to express these thoughts, ideas that they've been kind of storing in about you. But this is definitely someone who's been single for quite some time, and definitely someone who is fine with being single, maybe settled for being single, not thinking about romance all that much until you came in their lives and that changed everything. So I think they're even in the process of becoming used to coming out of that Hermit energy that they were so settled in for a while because of you. What's crossing this is the Hierophant. So yeah, Taurus energy, Capricorn energy for me as a reader. So if this is the highlighting card, then definitely I think they are becoming closer and closer to really being settled with the idea of partnering up with you, of being in a relationship with you. Possibly they've thought of like marrying you, and that working towards, even if this is relatively new, the last few months you guys have met or connected or reconnected or resparked this, they already see this could go towards like marriage, sticking with you, dedicating to you, promising themselves to you. I do feel like you have definitely put them on a spiritual awakening, Sagittarius. And even if they wouldn't define it as that, especially if they're not labeled or see themselves as spiritual, religious or anything, you have definitely helped them kind of progress their thinking into a higher perspective. I wonder if some of you guys, with this Hierophant card, someone could be like a teacher, someone could be a mentor, someone could be a life worker, or someone that does a lot for the community, inspires the community, like an influencer perhaps in some way. And they see like that through your work, you make a huge difference in people's lives, which makes them feel like you're all the more the best choice for them in a way, inside and out. But if this is a challenge card, then it could definitely mean, especially with the Hermit here, someone struggled with the idea of coming out of the single life. Not that they're player energy, I don't see that here. More so that like maybe the single life was comfortable with not having any restrictions, with not having any expectations and no strings attached. Like someone's definitely very, very independent and likes to have, a lot of freedom in their lives. But I think being with the Sagittarius has showed them like not just because you guys are in a relationship doesn't mean that would have any freedoms being taken away, especially from a Sagittarius. They're more likely to be as freedom oriented as you, if not more. So I think that maybe, the fear of being in a marriage or a relationship could have kind of been an idea they struggled with for a while until, like, again, you showed them maybe marriage and relationships doesn't have to be some sort of bound contract that they can never sign out of. This could also be the case for someone who was previously married before, that may have had a messy divorce or just like a really hard marriage. I definitely see here that that could have been the reason maybe why they thought they were never going to get married again. But you have those ideas definitely coming up for them, Sagittarius. What's crowning this is the Knight of Pentacles. Virgo energy again. So I definitely see as if this has been something that's been taking its time to develop, to grow. You know, the Knight of Pentacles gets a lot of crap because they're slow. I get it. Sometimes we want things to rush fast, but what I appreciate the most about the Knight of Pentacles is that they don't act until they see potential, promise, purpose that they wouldn't be wasteful with, that they wouldn't take for granted. The Knight of Pentacles will move when they see a big opportunity and a big payout for everyone involved, that the hard work will be worth it. And I think through this whole time, maybe they've been a little bit slow with it. Each and every step and each and every day they've gotten to know you, they've seen more and more potential here. This person is very clean, very hygienic. Maybe this is you, Sagittarius, I don't know, but I'm seeing someone that likes to have their house very clean, their bedroom very clean, their, beds, sheets washed quite a bit. I'm smelling like fresh laundry detergent. I wonder if someone's doing laundry right now. Or always has like hand sanitizer. But again, I think more so with this Knight of Pentacles is that they see that this would be worth the long road of that commitment, because they see you as potential. They see you as a prize. They see you as quite the catch that they feel, since their, bland dating experience before or a bad marriage before, they don't want to pass up on an opportunity like this. Now, what's rooting this is the King of Wands, Leo energy. This is where I really do feel you've like woken the dragon. That, again, it's not often they come into contact with someone, especially romantically, that sets a fire in them, sets a desire in them. And I feel like there's been moments maybe you notice this strong passion in this person that comes out, spontaneous kisses, spontaneous makeout sessions. I'm seeing a makeout session against a wall that they kind of like pinned you down towards, like not aggressive, obviously, but very, dominant. And I think that that's something that they even see you bring out of them, Sagittarius, that is quite rare. And I think with this King of Wands energy, again, it's inspiring them in the subconscious to start planning something here, to move forward on something here. I gotta say, there's a little bit of a like Sagittarius is mine type of energy. They definitely kind of come across that way. I wouldn't say possessive per se, but definitely like, when they see someone and feel someone this intensely, they want them all to themselves. And they won't stop until they have you to themselves, Sagittarius. And it's like they have this strong hunger for you now that just keeps growing and growing. And I think you're going to start to see that come out a lot more, even if, it comes in sporadic moments or even if it's glimpses. I think you've awakened something in them that now cannot be shut down. That is just powerful, passionate, instinctual, and you'll see how they touch you. They'll see what they whisper in your ear. You'll feel that passion all the way. In the recent past, we have the Star card, Aquarius energy. So I feel with this like Star card energy, again, that uniqueness. There's something that maybe you've done or a conversation you've had that really made them realize how special you are. I wonder if you shared a special story about your life. I wonder if you gave like some sort of, conversation with them that was spiritual, that was intense, that was deep, that made them know like you are someone beyond your years. You are someone that could be like an old soul, a star seed, something very unique that not a lot of people come across someone like you, Sagittarius. And I think that that's something that's making them realize that you wouldn't be the type that would use people, waste people's times. Like, you are your own and you're fine being on your own. Therefore, you don't need to use anything from anyone. You know what I mean? I feel like just the star energy around you is what really has drawn them in. Again, you could be the most attractive person on earth, but it's more so of like this inner soul energy that's hard to match, that's hard to find, that you carry. And I think that there's specific like blueprints, some star codes in you that a lot of people, you know, even this person or beyond, recognize of you. That would be hard to forget you, Sagittarius. Hard to, you know, not consider you as being someone that would be a potential partner that anyone would be lucky to have. And they've realized this very recently, which may has like activated, you know, the start of this awakening of the dragon within them, which is the best way to describe it. I wonder if something happened around the new moon in Aquarius or the start of Aquarius season that kind of inspired them more so to take this on. But you're quite the catch, Sagittarius. Anyone could see that. And this person knows that they have an opportunity to catch a star like you. So, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold from now to the end of the month, you need to be prepared for, aware of. What are they going to do? We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the, Patreon for the extended reading. So if you'd like to join me for Patreon, if you guys really felt that this was your reading and you want to know more and you have some more questions, I promise you'll get those answers in the extended reading. So to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box of this video and you will find the link to Patreon, which will take you to the extended reading, as well as you can locate the channel membership so you can have access to all the extended readings I ever post with those exclusive benefits I talked about before. That link will be in the description box as well. But if this is where we depart, Sagittarius, I really hope that this resonated with you. I hope this confirmed a lot of what you've been feeling about this connection and what's to come in February. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Sagittarius, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Sagittarius.